really noticing him because mostly I'm texting my roommate looking at the floor feeling dumb. And I don't think he's noticing me either because he's too busy waving down every other person that comes through the door being like, hey, so-and-so, we have seats over here. He kept doing that. And I'm like, geez, this guy knows everyone. And then he was super texting someone or maybe a bunch of people. And then at some point, he finally turns to me and goes, hi, I'm Charles.
Yo.
Yes, this is Charles, if you hadn't figured it out yet. I'm like, I'm Tracy. And he looked at me and I looked at him. And then the angels started singing history. Just kidding. I still don't really care about him at that point. I think the first thing he asked me after we exchanged names was if I had come straight from work or something. I guess that was his explanation in his mind for why I didn't have any friends. But I'm like, no. Well, I guess I did come straight from an audition. But anyway, then he started telling me about his job, and then he asked me if I'd read a lot of Dr. So-and-so, the famous speaker's books, and I'm like, no, I just really like philosophy and theology, blah, blah, blah. And he's like, totally. This past year, all I've been into is theology. He told me he'd been animating for 5 years and had pretty much achieved all his career dreams, so there wasn't really anything left for him to do except to get into theology. I'm like, wait, what? I don't know what was the first thing that got Charles interested in me, but that was definitely the first thing that got me interested in him because A, I don't know anyone that could say they've achieved all of their career dreams, much less someone in their 20s, and B, what else is there to do besides get into theology? Lots of things, like marriage, for instance, or buying lots of stuff, or having lots of sex, or doing drugs. I don't know. But I'm sure people could find something to do after achieving their career dreams besides get into theology. That's why I like Charles, and that's why we kept talking. I guess he also was cute.